Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? We're going to be playing some dinosaurs today, because we haven't done that in a little bit, and Gruul Dino's got a couple of new parts with foundations that might actually work out pretty well for us. So, starting at the top, we are going to be playing some removals, so we have a few Burst Lightnings and Triumphant Chomp. I'm not really sure on the numbers I want on each of these, but I wanted some of them in the deck, so we'll see what numbers work out. We may have to change that by the end of the video. We do have some good quick mana here, because we have both Ixali's Lord Keeper and Llanowar Elf. So either of these on turn 1 is great, because we actually have a fair amount of things that cost 3, which could give us some opportunities. Belligerent Yearling is actually good here because we have a lot of big power dinosaurs, so this obviously makes sense, and it has Trample, which is super nice against a bunch of the token builds. We do have a little bit of extra removal here with its Quinth hanging out in here, and we get to play Scytheclaw Raptor. This is one of those things we can play on turn 3, going from 1 mana turn 1, 3 mana turn 2. I think I said turn 3, but on turn 2 with our 3 mana. And this is actually pretty good too, because if your opponent wants to kill stuff on your turn, then they actually take some extra damage, which is super nice. Pugnacious Hammer Skull. Obviously 3 mana for a 6/6 is pretty good, and we're playing tons of dinosaurs, so that shouldn't be a problem. We are playing Tranquil Frillback. Now, you don't tend to want to play this early unless it's your only play. Obviously, we want to wait till we have more mana and can either get rid of something or eliminate the opponent's graveyard in most cases. Rampaging Raptor is really good for taking down planeswalkers, but also for just being something cool after a sweeper, so you have a haste creature, which is super nice. Surrak, the Hunt Caller. Now, this isn't really a dinosaur, mind you, but it does allow every dinosaur that comes out afterwards to basically have haste, and that's actually pretty sweet, especially when we get to play another card that came in Foundations, and that's Ghalta, Primal Hunter. Now, if you think about it, whenever you have one of your Hammer Skulls and then anything else, that's going to pretty much make Ghalta cost like 2. So if we can get a hasty trampling Ghalta, that'd be great. I don't know how likely that is, but we got to try, right? And as always, I'd like to ask you to watch as much of the video as you can to help the channel out. And then, whenever you're done watching the video, if you want to play the deck, we'll have a link in the description. It'll take you over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where we host all of our decks, so you can download them and play them on Arena. And if you want to buy any Magic cards, get any supplies, dice, whatever, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. That's TOAMagic.com. You can use code DRAGON, DRAGN, and they'll save you 5% on anything you pick up off their website, which is super cool. But all that being said, let's go see if dinos can still stomp the competition. Okay, this doesn't quite work the way we want. The lands came up bad here. We're gonna keep it. But boy, we have to make a serious decision here. I guess we could call Druid, and then that allows us to play either of these, so that's fine. It's not great, but it's fine, you know? And then if they just kill an elf, we follow up with the Lore Keeper, and that's fine. Vine Lasher. Okay, we have another elf. So I think here we go ahead, kill the Vine Lasher. Then we play Elf Lore Keeper. I mean, Ghalta's getting cheaper little by little, I guess. I mean, I guess the other cool part is if there was something we wanted to do with Frillback next turn, we could, and then we have a cheap Ghalta. So, I mean, I guess there's that. Yeah, I guess we just Frillback and pay... Spin mana, cast search spell, and activate it. So, can we use this for green? Oh, it's not an activated ability of a dinosaur. It's a triggered ability of a dinosaur. That's random. I should have used that first. Alright, well, we'll gain 4 life. I mean, at least now we can play Ghalta. I mean, she probably just dies because the opponent hasn't killed anything else yet. But, you know, if they do, they do, I guess. Preacher, you got it. Wow. I would like to just draw dinosaurs now, deck. That would be great. No attacks. Hell, even Surrak would be fine. I could have attacked with haste there. How did we win that? Yeah, let's keep it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a point here because I'd rather put the Caverner Souls on dinosaurs. It's not really worth the risk otherwise. Yeah, sure, I guess. I'm going to go here, and then I'm probably just going to go ahead and get hit for one and just let them start stacking some poison on us. I don't think it's worth fighting over here. Actually, that being said, this has Toxic. What if... I feel like I'm supposed to do this and kill the flyer anyway. So let's do that. Equal to its... Oh, choose a dinosaur. I was like, wait a minute. Target dinosaur we control deals something else. And then I think... What are you going to do? You're going to bounce a guy or kill a guy. Then we get double poison. Yeah, I think we just press the issue here. Like, if you have something, you have something. Okay, they're already blocking. That's good for us. Had to test the water and see what type of cards they might have already. Alright, well, that gets to kill something. Let's see. We have mana to do one of these. Well, we could do that in an elf, I guess. Alright, sure. I'm just debating if I want to... You know what? Let's just send them both in. Why not? Oh, they're not blocking either one. Well, that's concerning. Alright, not sure what your plan is from here, opponent. They're obviously playing Toxic something or other, but we don't have a poison on us yet. Alright, you got it. Sounds like a plan. We're going to attack with everything. I mean, I guess their plan is just like remove a thing, then attack eventually, but like they're just not doing that. Yeah, you know, let's tap this. And then I guess we'll remove their graveyard and gain a life. Or gain 4, I mean. Exile their graveyard. Alright. You got it. When it dies, you proliferate. Yeah, sure. We'll just take it at this point. If they just have the cards to race us, they just have the cards to race us. I'm not even going to worry about it. Ooh, this could actually do a 4, though. Well, okay. We were probably good anyway there. I mean... Yeah, I guess we keep this. Though this is the downside to Triumphant Chomp, right? Because we can't play it at instant speed. So we're kind of just like bobbing and weaving a little bit with the card and hope you have something when the time comes. What do I feel like this is just going to get -3, -3? Nope, it didn't. That's interesting. Well, we didn't draw well here, so this is a problem. Gonna flash something in. Oh, they're doing Reanimator stuff. So yeah, we're toast anyway. If we'd have had a real draw, maybe. But, I mean, we just don't have anything here. Well, we know the big thing's coming next turn. The question is, can we set up enough to possibly make a difference here? That I don't know. But let's get red. Play this. Play a Llanowar Elf. That's kind of the best we can do. I mean, they're going to get Galta, and let's see what they put into play. Nope, they just had Brotherhoods in. So it was not Reanimate Galta. Alright, well, I mean, they're just waiting on a Reanimator card. There it is. Alright. I actually want to do a couple of things here because I want to have just a little more threatening action. I want another Raptor. I'm going to cut a Galta. I'm not sure where else we can squeeze, though, because I kind of want to cut a frill back here, but we sort of need frill backs for things to make sense and work out. So I'm a little torn. And, like, can we get away without Surak if we play... I almost put Dragon in there for the type. The one that gives your Duders haste, the big 5/3, this thing, Palani's Hatcher. Like, can we get away with that? I think becomes a real question. Because these others, I don't think we're necessarily going to play. While they have haste. I mean, we could justify a Koglin Yadaro, I guess. Because we can actually use that ability. But if we cut Surak, play 2 Palani's Hatchers. Because, like, having a Galta is kind of nice, I'm not going to lie. But it's not necessarily the thing we should be aiming for. Because if they sweep the board or something, so 1 Galta. What if we play 1 Kogla? Let's try that. And we'll see how this works out. Alrighty, let's keep this. I mean, if we can draw extra land, I think I'll feel a lot better about this hand. But this isn't a terrible start by any means. We'll just go ahead and put that on Dinosaur. Play this Duder. And now they're kind of priced into either take 4 or just kill a thing on their turn. Which, totally fine by us. I think we go ahead and just say, cool, if you want to... They're going to take 4 either way, killing the Raptor, so... That's fine. Really, though? Alright, well, I guess they just have a lot of instant speed removal. Unstoppable Slasher. Well, we have something to say about the Slasher. So let's kill that. Alright, well that's enough to make the black deck concede. Okay. Sure. Like, this is one of those ones where it's like, Ixquint's kind of bad on turn 2, but we can do things. I'd rather not just sit on it, so sure. And it is damage, you know, it's not like it's nothing. And what you got going on here, opponent? Wow, okay. Well, now that I know they have a Braids, I think I'm just going to go bigger. Sometimes that information is good, right? We know they have 3 damage, which they probably did anyway. They probably had like Lightning Helix or Lightning Strike. But knowing that, you say, all right, cool. Now we just go bigger here. Let's go here. And here. And we'll save the haste creature in case things don't go our way. But now this is starting to look like just the Boros token, Caretaker's Talent, you know, that whole thing. Which, if it is, ah well, we'll do what we can. Alright, well, that's good and bad for us, I guess. We do get to get in for 10. I mean, if they have another real sweeper, they have it. But not much we can do about it. They can also kill Raptor and then take 6 and be at 3, but then we won't be able to untap our Hammer Skull unless we draw something. Alright, Overlord does make 2 bodies. Which does matter here. Alright, we can activate this twice, so that's 8. So we can put them at 1. Do they have any pain lands over there? They have 1. And it is their other white, so it would limit their options. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, you have to put one on each or you just die. Wait. Opponent? I don't think there's a 1 red mana thing. I think this is just game. Why would you not block the 6/6? Oh, okay, sure. Alright, then cool. I guess in all reality there, I only really needed to pump one. Actually, I didn't even need to pump, right? That was 6, and then 3 got through, so that was, or 2 got through, so I guess it would have still been 8 anyway. So yeah, I could have just let whatever happen, and then just play Hammer Skull. But maybe they forgot that the card could be pumped. Not that many people play it, so that would kind of make sense. Alright, let's keep it. I'm going to go Llanowar Elf, just so that if I need to, I could shoot something and play Lore Keeper. Well, I would like to shoot something, but that something is too big, so we will do this first. Oh no, I messed up. I actually, oh, that's bad. That's bad. I could have Belligerent Yearling and then shoot that for 3, because this becomes 3 because of the power of the Yearling. Ah, playing a little too quick there. Might have cost myself. I was going to say, if you want to come in here, Pia, you are welcome. Alright. We're not going to mess around. We're going to kill Pia here. For sure. We're going to play a Yearling. We're going to play a Lore Keeper. And then we're going to attack for 6. Alright. Could have had a more efficient turn and still had another Lore Keeper, though. Had I played correctly. Alright, that thing's going to be a 3/3 if they want. Oh, no, because you have to pay. Yeah, you just pay 1 and tap it to put a counter on it. Oh, hey, look, we got a cheap Galta here. Oh, actually, this is epic, because now we have Galta give the Yearling 12 power. That's hilarious. Yep, take that. And look at that big bad Yearling. And yeah, everybody's going to come get some, because you got to block the 6/6. But note that had I had the other Lore Keeper, we would have already had lethal. Oh, we had it anyway because the opponent blocked the Trampler instead of the 6/6. I don't know what people are doing today. It's weird. Like, but I get it. I think in their head they were just thinking block to kill something, but we were probably in good shape anyway with Galta sitting on the battlefield. Alright, we'll keep this. Alright, I think we would like to Yearling and Llanowar Elf on 2 if possible. Swift Spear. Well, we're not blocking the Swift Spear. You got it. Though now, that sort of changes my opinion a little bit. Because if we have a 4 power thing to block with, that's just more effective against mono red. So let's do that. Now, if they just have 2 spells, they have 2 spells. There's nothing we can do about it. But if they just have something like a Rage or whatever, then cool. All for it. Sounds good. Untap land, please. Nope, we'll just keep playing these duders then, I guess. Man, if you got more removal, you got more removal. We're just going to keep running them out there. That is randomly annoying for these decks. Glad we get to trade here. I thought they were going to sit back one more turn. That's actually a big deal for us. Let's go here. And here. Alright. Innkeeper's talent in the red decks. That is something. I can respect the innovation, though. Yeah, see, now you get something you get to target with every turn. Like, that's real. I mean, we could still die very easily here. Ooh, that is such a big hit. All right, so we're gonna shoot something, obviously. I think we just shoot this so it doesn't get any bigger and become a real problem. And I think we just go with this. So no matter what, this is probably going to become a 3, a 4, pump from whatever spell. Oh, man. This could easily just kill us with the right cards in hand. If we attack them down to 11, would we have enough for lethal next turn? 8, 9, 10. I guess I'm just going to go for it. If they have it, they get us. You know, I'm just going to say you got it, you got it. Probably supposed to leave a creature back here to block with, but, you know, if you just go off and fling your dude, then it is what it is. Okay, a Hunter's Talent's not going to kill us, so that's cool. I think the opponent did the math wrong. They needed to kill the raptor. Or play another spell first, then make it big enough to fight. Oh, well, it was just a creature spell, so that's not going to change that for them. Alright. Oh, that's actually pretty helpful, too. Yeah, everybody. I'll leave the 1 back. Yeah, that's fine. We'll, there's a 2, 3. I don't even know if it matters here. Let's get rid of Emberheart Challenger, because that at least gets them another card. Alright. So I think we're safe here. I say that. They are playing the talents, so they could kill a raptor and then block, and some silly things could still happen here. Though now we're feeling pretty good. Oh, well, that doesn't do anything because they lose it at the end of turn. Yeah. Alright, we attack with everything, I guess. And we can just pump a raptor. As long as it's not shock, I guess. Because they could, like, shock a thing, go to 1, kill both our creatures. What is this? They must just be dead anyway, right? Yeah, alright. I'm not going to do anything, I guess. Do what you're going to do. Yeah, and then you just die to the trigger. Yeah, I don't know what the plan was here. I guess there really wasn't. They would have died anyway at exactly 2. Let's... I'm about to say keep it, but... This is double red. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Could be a grave mistake, but we shall see. We're going to put this on Druid, and this is a case where I'm actually going to play Llanowar Elf first. Because if we only end up drawing Forest, I'll still be able to play these guys with the Ixalali's hat, Lore Keeper, but that didn't go the way we wanted. Yeah, I guess we still gotta, just in case. Give ourselves a chance to hit it, you know? Oh, they had double cut down. Boo. What's that trash? And they had their own Llanowar Elf. Alright, well, we get to play Elf Kill an Elf. Not the flashiest thing, but it'll do for now. What's wild here is I think I actually kind of want to just kill up the Beanstalk. I don't even know if I actually want to play a Rampaging Raptor. Oh, I couldn't cast a Raptor anyway, because of the way my mana set's up here. Oh, scratch that. I guess I have to kill that thing now. Oh, well, now this gives us another out. Alright, so, let's do this first. kill the Up the Beanstalk, because that's immediate value add. And then they still have to level up the Innkeeper's talent before it's a threat. So they might just level it up here, is what I'm hoping, with the anticipation of playing their Vraska next turn. But they could get crafty and just Vraska now. Nope. They're going to Ixalan's, Gix's command. And that's a problem. Because we did not draw mana. We've drawn one land since the beginning of the game. So that's pretty tough. Alright, we need an untapped land here. Or we probably insta-lose. Yep. If that's Vraska in hand, we're dead. It was not Vraska in hand. Alright, so that's something. I mean, we're probably still going to lose to it in like 2 or 3 turns. Hard to win with no mana. Alright, well, we'll at least stop the possible instant win. And we do get to draw a card. We probably need 2 blockers here is the problem. Because we'll need one that'll die to removal, and then another one we can just chump block a land with. But oh, there's Pillars the Bog. Well, for sure if they get a removal now. Let's just get an untapped land. Then we can just play Raptor and Yearling, and that might be good enough to buy us some time. Oh, yeah, then we're definitely dead now, right? Because what do we do with this? Like, we could kill. Nope, we can't, because one of those isn't set to the right thing. So that's not an option. Oh, actually, we could play this. Play that. Attack. But then that doesn't do anything. We'd have to shoot it for 4. Trample for 2. Shoot. Yeah, we just don't have an out here. Yeah, just missed land for too long. That's a tough one. Not a single red mana to be seen, huh? We're going to have to mulligan. This is a keep. Let's get rid of this. And let's see what we can do. Llanowar Elf somehow managed to survive a turn, so we love that. Really love that for us. Let's go ahead and play this. And let's see if we can find a 2-mana dude, because a 2-mana dude into the Hatcher is probably going to be slamming the door shut against mono red. Yeah, we're obviously blocking. You can rage and do whatever. We'll trade. That's fine. Like, we can live with this. Alright. Come on. Well, 3 or 4 mana dude, I guess, would be fine. Or neither is the other option. Cool. Alright, Scoundrel, you got it. Yeah, not trading because I need to be able to get this Hatcher down. Where were you last turn, man? You would have been super helpful. Alright, turn that into a 3/3. And I'm not going to attack. I'm going to save it back to block. Basically just force the opponent to use up all their cards to push damage through as best they can. Alright, that's a lot of stuff happening. And a Godric, okay. An opponent does nothing there. Interesting. Okay, let's go here. Play a dinosaur. Oh, we're at 13, and opponents will have 3 cards. I'm just trying to think, like, what's the most we could get out of this turn here? What if we go here, 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 and leave back 2 blockers? Or is that just too conservative here? That's 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, we could live with that. That's fine. I mean, we already got all the value, turned our dudes up. I mean, the next thing won't have haste, obviously, which is only sad if we draw Galta, really. I mean, disappointing if we draw other things, but, you know. Yeah, I'll block here. Why not? And you get a chainsaw. I mean, that does something. They didn't kill our 4-power creature, though. That's wild. Alright, well, we're just going to attack. Alright, opponent goes to 6. We'll play a land and pass. I mean, we could still die at 12 if they have the right sequence of cards. Challenger? Okay. Yeah, no blocks. If you got something. Oh, they don't have anything. Okay, well, that'll do it. That's not... Well, yeah, if they play an instant on our turn, they die just the same. Alright, so that's fine. This... Yeah, I was gonna say, like... Yeah, Raptor, we're just gonna deal damage to the Challenger. If not, they just take 3, and then we just attack with everything, because its Gwent has haste anyway, so... Fair enough. That's a good win, though, because even missing the lands when we thought we needed to have it, we were still able to get over on mono red. And actually, this time it was because of the Hatcher giving us an extra 2 bodies. All right, well, obviously we got to keep this one, right? So let's go here. I mean, it's not even like, don't get me wrong, this is a good start, but it's not like it's crazy because we kind of just get to play Yearling and attack for 1. Which, you know, it's not nothing. But we'll like to get rid of that, probably. Though, I mean, if we just Raptor, we get to... I mean, I don't know. We'll see. If I Raptor, I get rid of 2 things. They possibly gain a life. We play... Yeah, alright. I mean, we're losing something here. Oh, we're not losing anything here. Okay. I assumed we were, but, you know what they say when you assume, I guess. Oh, this is Angels. That's mildly concerning. I thought this was going to be like some small creature, life gain, whatever shenanigans, but that's not what's happening here at all. So I think what I want to do is shoot this so we don't lose our Yearling. We go ahead and tap this for green. And then we'll remove their enchantment. And it doesn't matter here if we copy the ability or not. It's still 3 power. Opponent goes to 6. We'll see if we get our board swept here. Because it is possible. Nope. Didn't even have to worry about it. Oh, come on. This sucks. We have to mulligan this. We can't keep a hand with 5 land. Like that 5 land Llanowar, that hand's going nowhere. Okay, what are we doing here? We keep this. Oh man, I'm getting rid of Triumphant Chomp and hoping this doesn't backfire. Ooh, this is a red deck. As much as it would be good to have the life later, I sort of feel like I want to just play Frill back here. I think I'm gonna. As much as the life would be nice, I think here if they have like a 2/2 haster, I can still just block. So they don't really get to do much this turn. Oh, they didn't even have that. That's weird. Okay, well, not sure what type of deck they are anymore. Could have also kept the damage off myself there by just playing this and calling Dinosaur. But let's see what they're up to. Cindermaw. Well, guess what? We weren't going to gain life anyway, so... Ha. I guess we just attack, right? Cool, we'll pump. Get some extra damage in there. Alright, opponent's at 6. I don't know how we're getting out of this. We do have hasters and stuff, though, we could draw. Lynx. Alright, we take some damage from the Lynx. That is almost it. Like, it's 5 damage because I'll block this guy. I guess we have to kill the Lynx and just attack for 4 and put them at 2. I kind of hate that, but I feel like it's correct. Just because we can still top deck a bunch of outs, right? We can get another Burst Lightning. We can get one of our haste creatures. Like, we'll see. They still have a lot of cards in hand, though, so anything's possible here. Slagstorm. Yep, I was thinking Brotherhood's in, but yeah, same thing. Alright, well, we've managed to draw lots of mana. Twin Flame Tyrant. Well, that'll get us dead. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to do all the parts here. We'll get green. Well, really 2 parts. Because there's no enchantments or artifacts to destroy, so... We'll just remove your graveyard, gain 4. And then just hope I'm not dead. I mean, double damage is a lot here, so could be damn near anything. And they're playing Slagstorm, which deals damage to players, so who knows. Bolt Wave, there's 6. They've got another 6 on board with the Tyrant. Sadly, we're just drawing lands. Like, this isn't the way to win. We're just kind of sitting here waiting for the end. Curse Recording. That double spells. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Yep. There you go. That'll get us. Oh, man. That game sucked. Yeah, this one's... I don't expect is going to go great unless we just top deck some answers. But we do have a couple of possible early removal here. We now have access to at least 4 mana, even if the Llanowar Elf dies. So top decks are probably mostly good here. It's just what can we do with it in the meantime? Oh, man. Well, I do want to keep their mana down, so... Oh, why did I not play the Copperline Gorge there? Gosh dang it. I was even thinking about it, too, and just didn't do it. Just lazy. Alright, I don't know if they're just on traditional elves. If they are, I probably should have saved one to kill the Archdruid, but... We'll see what happens. A face-down duder. Okay. Well, not sure what the face-down dude is, but we'll just pass. Now, this is rough. We've only drawn 1 real threat, and I'm having to be kind of conservative with it. Because I'm not sure... Like, 1, we can't fight a 2-2, because it has the ward on it. So we kind of just have to wait and hope there's something better. Or I guess they flip it up and we can fight it. Fortunately, if one of these mana creatures dies, we can still cast Kogla and Yadaro. Oh. Okay, well, we know what's under there, then. Oh, twist and turns. If you would explore, you do an additional time. That create you scry. And when it enters, free control. Alright. What does it turn into? I forgot about this card. Oh, you look at the top 4, put a creature. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Sure. I don't even know if I want to kill Twisting Turrets. I don't know what their deck's doing. Real talk. Like, I have no idea. I assume we'll try to fight Bristly Bill, but I don't even know if that's a thing. Yeah, we're just taking 2 here. Do you have a way to protect Bristly Bill? I sense that the answer is yes, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's just cast it. I mean, if they have it, they have it. We're not going to get to do much about it, so, you know. It's going to do its thing. Fight a creature we don't control. I mean, we know what's coming, but, you know, if you got it, you got it. Oh, no, this looks like a fight spell, not a protection spell. Oh, it was. It was just a tail swipe. That's way less problematic here. All right. Yeah, them having a Bristly Bill would have been way scarier. Okay. We'll attack for 7. I mean, I assume the opponent's going to get to do some real big things. I mean, they might have, like, the Rhino. Play the Rhino, play that as an 8-power creature. Then you have an 8 and a 5 that can do some serious blocking. That'd be a problem. And then I'll be regretting not having access to extra Triumphant jumps. Alright. There's Trailblazer. And they have tons of mana, so they can put whatever they want in play here. Defiler of Vigor. Okay. That's legit. Raptor. We could Raptor and still pump. Seems worthwhile. And then we just attack with everything but our little dudes. Just kind of force the opponent's hand here. No, that's not how you want to block, opponent. You want to put Defiler on the 6/6. That's... Alright. I'm down. Sure. Wait. Assign damage. Oh, yeah, because that one doesn't have trample. Yeah. Alright. I mean, that went about as well as could be expected. Yep. We can just fight that out of the way, and then that should do it, unless they have a protective spell here. We can target this. Oh, well, this deals damage to that. We pay the ward, and then we have plenty to attack with. Alright. Cool, we'll take that. Okay, let's keep it. Kind of sad, because you never want the Insquint. They're like, I have Duress. We got a bunch of dudes in this deck. Like, Insquint early is kind of upsetting, but, you know, maybe we find something else. Deep Cavern Bat. Sure, you get your pick. Let's find one of our 3-mana dinosaurs. We have a lot of them. Let's draw one. Yeah, okay, you'll do, I suppose. I mean, what are you gonna do? Give me that back? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm fine with it. Oh, easy sacrifice option. Oh, we each discard a card. Alright. Cool. Mine's probably just gonna be this here Carpluvian Forest. Interesting. Not really sure what the opponent's plays are about here. But we're just going to attack them for 8 because we get to kill the Liliana anyway because of the Raptor. So that seems good.
Luck favors the foolish after all.
Remember, you gain life, we lose a life. Oh, they've got a combo situation here. We have to kill either of these. Actually, we have to kill this. I feel like that's the answer here. I was just wondering if I played this and I attack for everything, they still block that, take 12, be at 1. I'm going to do this because I'm not sold on which type of combo situation they have. So I'm just going to do this and then wait to kill something. Because either way, I think we're in pretty good shape. Alright, not sure why we're not blocking to kill a creature if you're taking the same damage anyway, but sure. Now that takes away any concerns. Yeah, I thought there was something like that there. That's what I was like, there's going to be a combo-y situation here. We're all good now, though. Yeah. This guy... Oh, that won't let us fight enough, will it? Oh, well. We'll just attack with a bunch of 4 power things and still kill them. Alright. That's a solid one. We'll take those. Not a bad way to finish and rank up to get the new season started. But that was actually kind of really because of the Raptors there. So, you know, they get credit for that win. Okay, so there's a couple of quick things I want to talk about here. There are a lot of things like Brotherhood's End running around that deal damage to things with 3 toughness, obviously. And that's a little bit of a drawback when you're playing stuff like Scytheclaw Raptor or Insquint and Belligerent Yearling, right? But, and actually to some extent even Frillback. However, you know, Hammer Skull doesn't really care about that so much. That's one of our better cards, obviously, nor does the Rampaging Raptors. That's cool. But Polani's Hatcher does care about that, and that's a little bit of an issue. We do have to keep that top of mind. Ghalta is cute. Don't be wrong, like, Ghalta's great if you get it with haste, but otherwise it's kind of just a big body, and you're just like, okay, I hope you don't have removal. If you don't, you probably win the game, but if you do, So, I would probably like to replace it with something like Bonehorde Dracosaur, just so you have something that flies over the top. It does have First Strike. It isn't really an instant win, but you can play it even if you don't have other bodies on the board. It's a good top deck by itself because it gets you access to more cards. Right? It just does more and doesn't feel as bad if you're trying to play the catch-up game. So I'd be kind of into that instead. Galt is fun. Don't get me wrong. It's a fun card. It's really cute. I think it's interesting, but just may not be what we're looking to do. Which is sad, because I kind of want to play some Ghalta, but I don't think this is it, necessarily. Another interesting thing is, if you're worried about the life gain decks on the ladder, you could actually play Giant Cindermaw, right? Players just can't gain life, and it has Trample. So that's something else to consider as well. If you wanted to play this over, say, Polani's Hatcher or something, I think there's enough of that on the ladder that it could be justified. And I think your questions just come down to if you're playing best of 1. Now, if you're playing best of 3, you just sideboard them and don't care, right? But if you're playing best of 1, would you rather worry about the life gain decks than play Cindermaw? If you're worried about the mid-rangey control decks with all the sweepers and removal, then you play Polani's Hatcher, I think is how this breaks down. For my money, I think we could still trample over what they're doing and have an okay game anyway, but maybe that's not your mileage. You know, maybe you're seeing some different stuff. If that's the case, I would go a different direction. For me, I think I do want to replace the Ghalta. Hatcher's tough, man. I don't know. Maybe we split the difference here. Maybe we say, since we made the upper end a little heavier, what if we cut one Raptor, we cut one Hatcher, and we just play a single Hatcher, and we play 2 Cinder Maws main. And if this way, if you're going to play best of 1, then you have some options to stop them from gaining life, and then they kind of have to kill that versus killing your other stuff. Again, it's a 3 toughness guy, so we're kind of back to that whole argument. And, but the decks you're worried about having this against, the 3 toughness isn't going to matter. You just don't have to attack with it, right? So that's probably where I would settle on this if you were going to do it. Now, this deck will have a sideboard if you do want to try it in best of 3, so I'll have like Cinder Maws in there and Bonehorde Dracosaurs for the long game or whatever. So if you want to try that, it will be an option. But the deck we're going to make available is going to be 2 Burst Lightning, 3 Triumphant Chomp, 4 Ixalis, Lore Keeper, 4 Llanowar Elves, 4 Belligerent Leerling, 2 Itzquinth, 2 Cinder Maw, 3 Scytheclaw Raptor, 4 Pugnacious Hammerskull, 3 Tranquil Throwback, 4 Rampaging Raptor, 1 Bonehorde Dracosaur, 1 Palani Satcher, 1 Kogla, and Yodaro. 7 Forest, 4 Copperline Gorge, 4 Carplusion Forest, 4 Thornfang Verge, and 4 Cavern of Souls. And if you're looking for some other fun decks, we actually played an Abzan Planeswalkers deck, or Super Friends as some of you would call it, and we tried to play some different cards, so the deck looks a little bit different than you think it would. So if you're interested in that, check that out next. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.